Who's that coming down this way to get us started with a bang? All right, folks, it is the Capital City Pride banner, and we are proud. This year it is carried by Fridit Chaiha and Moi Bear Miguel. Friends, welcome to the Capital City Pride Parade. Today, we celebrate 27 years of pride in the greater Olympia area. We celebrate the diversity within our community and recognize the lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer people of color, intersex, and asexual individuals that paved the way for our celebration today. And we thank our allies for standing with us, because together we go forward. Resist hate and celebrate love! Olympia Pride Parade! Thank you so much, our beautiful Capital City Pride banner. Yes, get those pictures. That's actually perfect.
Bob.
Who's that?
Hey, dude.
Coming down behind? Is it Jake's on 4th? Do I have the Jakeettes back there? That's right. Jake's on 4th is the place for drag, dancing, and drinks in all of Olympia, babies. It is the place to have fun and meet new and old people. Jake's is a queer bar that is welcoming to anyone that wants to have fun. Jake's on 4th is a proud supporter of Capital City Pride. Jakeettes and Jake's on 4th! That's right. Thank you, Jakes, and thank you, Jakeettes. You can catch the Jakeettes on the main stage right after the parade, so make sure you hustle your little self right down there. Who's that behind Jake's on 4th? It's the Leather and Fetish Pride contingent, sponsored by the South Sound Leather Alliance. The Leather and Fetish contingent represents a diverse group of folk united by involvement in their leather and fetish lifestyles. The members advocate for community and the freedom of expression and are committed to issues of consent, education, leadership, mentorship, charitable involvement through the community at large. Marching today are representatives from the South Sound Leather Alliance, SWL, SML, SGOL, SBOL, CPAH, South Puget Sound PA, Pacific Northwest Rubber, PBS, and Kitsap Aces. Joining them and serving proudly are your 2017 Northwest Master Slave Pup and Handler, as well as your 2017 Washington State Mr. Leather, Ms. Leather, and Boot Black title holders. Thank you, Leather and Fetish Pride contingent. And here's Pizza Clutch! Free lunchtime support groups for LGBTQIA teens and allies in the Thurston County High Schools. This safe space is much needed and helps schools be a more welcoming environment for all. Pizza Clutch rules! Safety in schools! Thank you, Pizza Clutch! Woo! We have the Bud Bay Rugby Football Club. Bud Bay Rugby Football Club provides community, camaraderie, and competition for every person, regardless of race, gender, experience, or body type, through the sport of rugby. The Babadook is joining them as well. Woo! 2017 Pride Mascot, what's up? Thank you, rugby. This is followed by the Mayor of Lacey. Andy Ryder is here again as a strong supporter of Capital City Pride in his Shelby GT500 40th Anniversary Super Snake. Happy Pride, and thank you, Mayor Andy Ryder of Lacey. followed by the 22nd Legislative District. Lori Dolan, Beth Dolio, and Sam Hunt represent you in the 22nd Legislative District. We believe in equal treatment for everyone, regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity. We will steadfastly defend these values and not stand by and be bullied by a president whose main goal is to take away these rights under the guise of religious freedom. We will continue to work hard so that our state remains a supportive and welcoming home to all. Happy Pride, Olympia, and thank you, 22nd Legislative District. Followed by the people for Renata Rollins. Renata is running for City Council Position 6. Yes, to bring greater accountability and wider public access to Olympia city governance. Renata wants all Olympians to have a voice in how our city is run. Thank you, Renata. Toot toot, it's the Tumwater Fire Department. Here comes Mayor Kmet and volunteer firefighter Ricky Kilgore with members of the Tumwater Fire Department in a 1947 Tumwater Kenworth fire engine. Tumwater is proud of our history of being an inclusive community and thanks everyone who makes Pride Weekend happen. Thank you, Tumwater Fire Department. And hey there, EJ Zeta. EJ Zeta is your port commissioner. Zeta and Nancy have farmed Armstrong Zeta Ranch together for over 20 years as out lesbians. Zeta supports a responsible Port of Olympia, helping our communities and caring for our environment. More renewable energy and jobs for the future. Port for the people. Zeta for Port. Followed by the Washington Federation for State Employees. They are the WFSE Labor Union LGBTQI Committee, and we are proud to support Capital City Pride. Half Price Books! Our Olympia outlet location offers books, movies, and music all for $10 or less. They are happy to be at Pride! Half Price Books! Followed by our Pride Parade Marshal, Alejandro Rugarcia. He was unanimously chosen to be the 2017 Pride Parade Marshal in recognition for his community outreach and the facilitation of support groups for monolingual Spanish-speaking survivors of domestic violence. In every aspect of his life, Alejandro works to make people feel welcome, valued, and safe. Please join us in saluting this beautiful soul with a heart of gold, Alejandro Rugarcia! The Holy Wisdom Inclusive Catholic Community, a life-affirming community that is committed to social justice, ordaining women, church reform, and full inclusion of LGBTQIA and allied communities. Holy Wisdom meets at 5 p.m. on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month at St. Benedict's Episcopal Church in Lacey. Wisdom has no boundary and all are welcome. Followed by the First United Methodist Church of Olympia, welcoming people of all ages, all abilities, all sexual orientations, and gender identities. We also have the First Christian Church of Olympia. First Christian Church of Olympia has been an active part of the downtown community for many years. FCC Oli is open and affirming to all in Olympia. Thank you, First United Methodist Church of Olympia and the First Christian Church of Olympia. Thank you. The Wildwood Gathering. Wildwood Gathering has been queer in church since 2016 with art, poetry, music, beer, stories, and creativity. Wildwood Gathering is rethinking and reclaiming what it means to be church. Together we are healing spiritual trauma, exploring faith and doubt, and supporting each other in the community. No expectations, no limitations, a community grounded in love. Max Brown for Olympia City Council. Born and raised in Olympia, Max Brown is now running for the Olympia City Council. Max will work to revitalize downtown, ensure sustainable growth, and that all communities are supported. Thank you, Max Brown. The Community for Interfaith Celebration. The Community for Interfaith Celebration is a welcoming and affirming community that comes together to encourage the spiritual work of each person for the sake of the whole world. Followed by the South Sound Buddhist Peace Fellowship. Our purpose is to help beings liberate themselves from the suffering that manifests in individuals, relationships, institutions, and social systems. BPF seeks to bring peace, compassion, love, and equanimity to political and social activism. Our Pride Day Award recipient, Justin Taylor, recognized for his dedication to local HIV/AIDS community awareness and his strong belief in building bridges and alliances through diverse communities. Justin recently took on the task of working under Governor Jay Inslee to develop strategies to create safe, diverse, and inclusive workplaces for LGBTIA employees and customers. Thank you, Justin Taylor. I am skipping. This looks like the 501st Legion, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Garrison Titan of the 501st Legion, an all-volunteer organization formed for the express purpose of bringing together costume enthusiasts under a collective identity within which to operate. The Legion seeks to promote interest in Star Wars through the building and wearing of quality costumes, and to facilitate the use of these costumes for Star Wars-related events, as well as contributions to the local community through costumes, charity, and volunteer work. It's the Friends of Michael Althauser. Michael Althauser, a candidate for Tumwater City Council. As a council member, Michael will bring a fresh approach to city government and a vision that represents all our neighbors and families. It's P-Flag Olympia. There's that squirrely Babadook again. P-Flag has been providing support, education, and advocacy for the South Sound LGBTQ community for 24 years. P-Flag is the organization for parents, friends, allies, and LGBTQ people united for equality. Joined today by Thurston County Commissioner John Hutchings. The Olympia Friends Meetings, Quakers. Olympia Friends Meeting passed a minute affirming same-sex marriage in 1991. The spiritual center of Olympia Friends Meeting is in its meeting for worship, which takes place on the basis of silence and is unprogrammed. Meeting at 10 a.m. on Sunday. See their website for more info, olympiafriends.org. It's the Olympia Unitarian Universalist Congregation. They have participated in Capital City Pride since it's begun. OUUC on Olympia's west side is a nationally recognized welcoming congregation and is a strong advocate for equality and inclusiveness for all people, our community. Come see what OUUC is all about. Hello. We also have the United Churches of Olympia. Is that y'all? Are you the Crow Drummers? There they are. Here are the United Churches of Olympia. No matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome at the United Churches. Located at the corner of 11th and Capitol, summer services are at 10 a.m. so you can sleep in. They are an open and affirming faith community. They believe all persons are fabulous creations of God. Thank you so much, United Churches.
You guys move that way.
We can hear the wonderful Crow Drummers approaching. A community drum group from Olympia, Washington. Begun in 2005 by Brett Ben Raven to represent crows in Olympia's possession of the species. The Crows drum for fun, to show thanks and respect for the amazing artists and cultures of Guinea, West Africa. Thank you, Crow Drummers. I I have Gigi McClure running for Thurston County Port Commissioner, District 3. She's a retired lieutenant colonel with 21 years of logistical experience in transportation, maintenance, and supply that she wants to bring to Port of Olympia. Welcome, Gigi McClure. Thank you. Happy Pride. And who's that? It's Deborah Lee for Olympia City Council. Deborah Lee is running for Olympia City Council after serving 9 years as State Human Rights Commissioner during the passage of laws which advance LGBTQ rights. With your vote, Deborah will serve as your voice on City Council and respectfully represent all people. Deborah Lee. We have our Pride Day Activist Award recipient, Meg Martin. She is honored in recognition of her grassroots efforts within our community. As a founding member and program director of the Interfaith Works Emergency Shelter, she was instrumental in the creation of Thurston County's first low-barrier harm reduction shelter. Meg inspires people to bring their identity deep into the heart of their work, and in doing so has contributed to the queerness of the greater Olympia area. Thank you, Meg Martin, Pride Day Activist Award recipient. And Meg is followed by Safe Place, a nonprofit organization in Olympia, Washington. Don't worry about it. They strive to put an end to sexual and domestic violence and advocate for personal and societal change through crisis, intervention, and education. Safe Place. Followed by 22 Too Many from Olympia, a local nonprofit advocating for awareness and education on veteran suicide and PTS. They fight for the use of cannabis as a first option instead of a last resort. Their mission is, by all means necessary, end veteran suicide. 2022 many. Who's that? It's Olympia's own Tush Burlesque. Putting the ass in class, Tush Burlesque has been cooperatively creating innovative and intelligent neo-burlesque since 2009. Committed to a cooperative environment, creating a productive and professional space. This sisterhood can be seen on stage July 1st at Obsidian in Olympia and August 19th in Tacoma at the Tacoma Little Theater. Thank you, Tush Burlesque! Followed by Robert Motzer, elect Robert Motzer. Is this Robert? He is a Robert Motzer, I thought so. Robert, a blue-collar, father of four, a working man. He's an active community volunteer with 2 different rescues, community gardening for the food bank, and an equal rights supporter. Running for Lacey City Council Position 6. Get out and vote on November 7th. Alan Miller for Olympia City Council. A former elected school board president and planning commissioner, Alan has been a strong and consistent force for civil rights, environmental protection, schools, parks, the arts, the homeless, and downtown housing for 35 years in Olympia. Please contact votealanmiller.com. It is Scott Cliffthorne for schools. Scott is running for District 5 on the Olympia School Board. An out and loud, proud supporter of the LGBTQIA community and a committed advocate for queer youth in our public schools. Thank you, Scott Cliffthorne. Followed by the Olympia Education Association. The educators working in the Olympia School District. This association believes that all students and families deserve a safe and welcoming environment in our public schools. Next is Rosie's Place from Community Youth Services, a program within CYS working with youth between the ages of 12 to 24 who are at risk or who are currently experiencing homelessness. Rosie's Place believes that all young people deserve unconditional respect and support at every moment of their lives. Thank you, Rosie's Place, and thank you, Community Youth Services. And thank you, Tiny Pug Puppy. It's Z Entertainment, producing variety talent shows in a caring and professional atmosphere to raise money for charities. Z Entertainment. Happy Pride to you, Z Entertainment. It's the Olympia Pagans, an open, welcoming, accessible group for neo-pagans in the Olympia, Thurston, Mesa, Lewis County area. They are not a coven, not path-specific, and not political, but hope to unite all people of earth-based spirituality in the spirit of love and community. The Shelton High School Equality Club, continuing to work to make everyone in Shelton High School and the community a safer place for all. They are thrilled with the changes happening in the state of Washington in support of equal rights for all. They applaud our legislators and ask community members to get involved. Jeannie Rowe for Olympia City Council. Here comes Jeannie and her crew. She is currently serving her second term on the Olympia City Council and has proven her support for the LGBTQ community. Let's keep her on the council so she can continue to work for all of us. Our revolution from the Bernie Sanders campaign. Their goal is to empower progressives to run for office at every level of local and national government and give the running of our government back to us. Next, the Evergreen State College. Faculty, staff, students, friends, partners, children, and pets of the Evergreen State College. Go Gooey Ducks, Omnia Extaris. Woo! The Lutheran Church of the Good Shepherd has been a part of the Olympia faith community since 1957. Their mission is to share the love and grace of Jesus Christ with all people and to inform them of the fullness and faith in God. Join them for worship this summer on Sunday mornings at 9:30. Westminster Presbyterian Church in Olympia since 1893. With a strong tradition of serving the community and sharing God's love to all, Westminster is an open and affirming congregation that welcomes all people to worship in our community together. Led by their middle and high school students, this is the third year for Westminster in the parade. Look who it is, it's our Queen and King, Lindsay Hall. Is Parker? Where's Parker Perry? Oh, okay. Lindsay Hall, friends. A big round of applause for our queen. It is the Imperial Sovereign Court of Tacoma Diamond Empire of the Cascades, a 501c3 charitable organization, and they are proud to serve the South Sound region for 42 years, bringing awareness and acceptance through our community by providing charitable events to help local agencies providing services for all. The Imperial Sovereign Court of Tacoma, Diamond Empire of the Cascades. And don't they look marvelous? Well, Sage of Olympia. Is Sage here? Sage? Oh, we've got the quiches in front of the Sage. I'm going to call Sage. Sage, ladies, just move to the side. Move to the side, my darlings. Let Sage come through. Sage Olympia is a local affiliate of Sage USA, a national nonprofit organization serving the needs of older LGBT adults since 1978. Locally, Sage Olympia promotes the health and well-being of older LGBT adults in Olympia, Thurston County, and surrounding areas. Now look at these quiches. This is the 1956 officers of the Susan B. Anthony Society for the Sisters of Gertrude Stein, also known as Theater Artists Olympia. Join them in celebrating their annual quiche breakfast at the Midnight Sun over the next 2 weekends in the play 5 Lesbians Eating a Quiche. Produced by Theater Artists of Olympia, a 501c3 nonprofit. Now, the Thurston County National Organization for Women, your time is now. And now's purpose is to take action through intersectional grassroots activism to promote feminist ideals, lead societal change, eliminate discrimination, and achieve and protect the equal rights of all women and all girls in all aspects of social, political, and economic life now. Inner City Transit. And they always bring the bubbles. Here's one of Inner City Transit's hybrid buses. It seats one. No, I'm just kidding. It's the big one back there. Inner City Transit provides reliable, affordable transportation to residents and commuters of Olympia, Tumwater, Lacey, and Yellum. The agency's 24 bus routes carry over 15,000 riders every weekday and over 4 million trips a year. Inner City Transit, we truly do love transit. Is that the rainbow ribbon of pride that I see behind the bus? The rainbow ribbon of pride carried by a coalition of our future? I think it may just be. That's a big bus, isn't it? Rainbow ribbon of pride. That is your future, my friends. Hi, 3 Circle Support, Nova Middle School, Aspire Middle School, and Salish Middle School. We also have the 3 Circle Support. Is that who we're in? It's Kaiser Permanente. Hi. I bet Kaiser has stuff to give away. Oh, look at it. It's 3 Circle Support. That's right. A student-led group at Olympia Regional Learning Academy, Orla, that is marching to highlight the importance of schools being a safe place for all students and all families. Nova School. It's Nova School's GSA in its 2nd year and is proud to be a welcoming group for middle school-age students to share with one another who they truly, truly are. They are very excited to be in the parade today and aim to stay involved with youth activism in the LGBTQIA community. Equality for all! It's the Aspire Middle School for the Performing Arts Gay Straight Alliance Club. Aspire Middle School's Gay Straight Alliance Club is dedicated to making middle school a safe and welcoming place for all students. Salish Middle School. Yes, Salish Middle School's GSA and their friends from Nisqually Middle School. And to bring it together, the Rainbow Ribbon of pride. It's the symbol of our LGBTQIA and allied community. The colors represent the diversity we weave together to create this robust community of people from all walks of life. Please join us as we celebrate love and resist hate at Heritage Park. Thank you so much, Rainbow Ribbon of Pride! And thank you so much to all of those who have participated in our fabulous Pride Parade.